Enormous man-made caves. Nobody knows what on earth these things are. Unexplainable structures. You ask them, how did you build these? And they say, we didn't build this. And underwater discoveries that challenge everything we know about the past. That's amazing. I'm convinced something's going on down there. Is it possible that an advanced civilization inhabited the Earth thousands of years ago? And if so, were they human or something from another world? Extraterrestrials colonized planet Earth thousands of years ago. The more we uncover, it will all point in one direction. We are not the first. Since the dawn of civilization, mankind has credited its origins to gods and other visitors from the stars. But what if it's true? Did extraterrestrial beings really help shape our history? And if so, what might we learn from studying aliens BC? Traverse City, Michigan, May 22, 2015. At an undisclosed location in Grand Traverse Bay on Lake Michigan, author and explorer David Childress teams up with sonar technician Brian Abbott and underwater photographer Chris Doyle to investigate a series of strange underwater rock alignments first discovered in 2007. You don't bring very many people out here, do you? No, you're one of the first. It's a sensitive site. Chris Doyle has dived here a few times. Brian Abbott deploys his sonar off the boat's side. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stones. All measure the same distance across. That's unusual. Mother Nature doesn't do that. It looks like artificial alignments, stone circles and lines, says Childress. I've seen similar patterns at ancient megalithic sites around the world. Chris Doyle has dived down and photographed the stones. On one stone, there are curious carvings. Some say it resembles a mastodon. Mastodons went extinct over 10,000 years ago. If this carving is truly that old, it would challenge our understanding of human capabilities in North America, at a time when we thought humans were incapable of such monumental structures. It could change everything we know about the past, Childress says. More and more discoveries push mankind's timeline back farther and farther. Is it possible a sophisticated culture existed long before recorded history? And if so, who built it, and what happened to it? Might there be clues that this lost civilization was extraterrestrial? According to ancient astronaut theorists, many of the answers can be found by looking at the Old Testament. Although Adam and Eve are said to be the first humans, their son Cain married into a community that already existed. Who were these other people? Some suggest these are references to pre-Adamites, people existing before Adam and Eve. Many world mythologies describe a time before humans, when gods or other beings dwelled on Earth. This suggests extraterrestrials colonized Earth long ago. If an advanced, possibly alien civilization existed, why is there no record? Most organic materials degrade. After 10,000 years, little would remain aside from stone. This may explain why we only find stone monuments, left as calling cards by ancient extraterrestrials. Egypt's Sphinx and Stonehenge are now considered older than once thought. Pumapunku and Tiwanaku may date back 12,000 years or more. Earth's prehistory is deeper than textbooks suggest. In the jungles of Peru, cave complexes in China, and sites like the underwater stones in Lake Michigan, we see hints of something ancient and technologically advanced. Perhaps a great cataclysm destroyed them, a comet or asteroid strike that ended the Ice Age and wiped out civilizations. Many myths worldwide, from the Bible's flood to Iceland's Ragnarok, tell of catastrophic events resetting human history. What if this advanced civilization anticipated the cataclysm and left clues for future generations? In the Caribbean, researchers find submerged structures. Psychic Edgar Cayce predicted a haul of records from Atlantis in Egypt, the Bahamas, and the Yucatan, revealing humanity's lost legacy. In China, enormous man-made caverns defy explanation. No records describe their creation, and they may date back 10,000 years or more. Were they sheltering people from a global disaster? This global pattern suggests there was once a unified, advanced civilization that suddenly vanished. Modern science admits ancient humans may have been more advanced than we thought. And if the legends are true, extraterrestrials may have guided them until destruction forced these star visitors to leave. From the Incas' mysterious superhighway to strange caves in China and possible pre-Ice Age temples, we find more evidence that advanced civilizations existed long before us. The more we discover, the more it points to one conclusion. We are not the first civilization to walk this earth. If we continue to uncover and understand these ancient mysteries, we may realize that our origins are not purely terrestrial. Perhaps, as ancient astronaut theorists suggest, when we fully comprehend aliens BC, we will learn how to avoid repeating their fate and shape a better future for ourselves.